Hi guys, I'm Tom Swift. I'm the creative director of Pitch Black, a scare attraction based in Southborough in Kent, and it's a pop-up attraction. So what that means is every year we have a space to fill with set and scenery, and yeah, it's basically like that. We have 10 days to put it all in, and we run for 9 nights and take it all down and store it away again for next year. We are in Porky's Pie Factory. It's a little backstage tour for you, for YouTube, for some of our fans. This is the entrance way into Porky's Pie Factory. As you can see, it's really quite a clean set when you first come in. And the idea of Porky's Pie Factory is that basically the food hygiene regulations, they're coming in to shut Porky down and all his staff, because they found human meat inside the pies. So when you go around the scare attraction, you're kind of confronted with butchers and all sorts of menacing monsters. The idea of Pitch Black was really to make it a dark experience whilst holding just one single glow stick. And that doesn't mean you'll have the glow stick all the way around the attraction. Sometimes one of the ghouls or monsters will steal your glow stick and run away with it, leaving you in complete pitch black. So I'm just going to walk around a little bit, show you a bit of the attraction, also a bit backstage to show you how we put it all together, and how difficult it is really to fill the space with all the set and make sure that everyone can get around it in time and that we can hold a certain amount of people. So we'll go through this door, shall we, to the first section, which is the factory floor. So follow me. So here we are in the factory floor. This is the first section of the attraction itself. It's a 30-foot by 30-foot maze, and a real maze with lots of dead ends. As we come around the corner here, you can see we have many mannequins inside the attraction itself. This is so that the public don't really know what's real and what's not. And you'll find people with glow sticks coming up to the mannequins, kind of giving them a once over with a glow stick to see if they're real or not. And that works really well for our actors, because they can then stand still in a position, say in a corner like this, like a mannequin pose, and then pounce whenever they want. So it really does work. If we carry on round, it does get quite confusing, because every corridor is 3 foot, making it feel a bit claustrophobic. We've got these little hatch windows here, and the great thing about having a glow stick in your hand is we know where every punter is coming in. We know where they are within the maze, and the actors can actually scare them to death. So if it was going past here with a glow stick, an actor who's in this position inside the maze can find out where they are and quickly pounce through the actual window itself, giving a good scare there. If we go round, you'll see how big this first section is. Lots of dead ends for the actors to position themselves. We've also put a few little signs on the wall to make you laugh as well. As you can see, your mum loves me. Nothing, nothing rude in that at all. And we've also got loads of arrows to really confuse you, so that if you go around the maze and you come back to this point, you have no idea where you're going. And we've also put some arrows facing down, like this one, just so that when you see it, you have a little cheeky laugh to yourself. More mannequins around the corner. This is a great section here, around here, because we've got a long corridor here. So when you get to this point, you can make a decision, right or left. And lots of people tend to go right here, but we have a lovely actress named Kelly who's has a zipper face mask on, and she terrorizes people here. The lovely thing is, if you walk down here and you get to this space here, which is a dead end, the lovely thing for actors to be able to do is then follow the people coming in. So they see this dead end and they go back to try and escape, and you're confronted with an actor, which is really nice. So loads of dead ends in the factory floor area, all the way around. The massive problem we've had this year is we are not allowed to, unfortunately, screw into the floor. So you'll see above that we've had to brace it all with wood. And when the public gets scared, they obviously bash into the side of the walls, and we're constantly having to be called out to come down with a screwdriver and screw it all back together. But it's good fun. Me and a guy called BJ, we put a mask on, run down here, and the punters can see us going zzz, zzz, zzz. But you know, we try and scare as we do that, which is quite fun. So loads more of the maze that you won't see, but we'll carry on this way. If you find your way through here, that is. We've got loads of emergency exits. This is really important inside a scare attraction, because obviously if you are building a real maze, you need to be able to get people out in case of a fire or someone having an attack or anything more serious than that. So we've got about 13 emergency exits inside the attraction, with emergency lighting above all the doors. This is a really nice idea as well, because people think that's the exit of the maze, but it's not. I'll show you where the exit of the maze is. And it's right here. The reason we put it here is it's a hidden wall that can open whenever we want. So we can actually leave the public inside the first maze for as long as we want. So it means your experience can be a lot longer. We do have a big space here in the theatre, but obviously we want to make the experience longer. So we decided to put this wall in. It's really clever, because people don't see it at all. They carry on down here, and then when we want to get them out, an actor just opens the door like so, and it just looks like another part of the maze. So you might have thought, I've been here before, I've been in this part of the maze, when in fact you kind of get a little bit more confused, and you see this new section, you see the light coming from this door, and then you exit. So we'll come this way to Porky's storeroom. So this is the factory floor. Then we come on to the next section, which is Porky's storeroom. We called it Porky's storeroom because this is where he likes to hide and keep all his mannequins and his favourite mirrors. The mirrors I'll tell you about in a minute, but what we've got is all these mannequins that I bought from eBay, nice and cheap. Went and picked them up. And we have some mannequins dressed in this outfit with the pig's mask. And then we have an actor's position here, right here, dressed exactly the same as a mannequin with the mask on and the overalls, and they just stand in this position ready to scare. You come up these stairs, people are falling over on themselves, it's quite fun. Then we get to the second scare of this storeroom, and that is the invisible mirror. So as you can see, we've got an actor's position in there. What we've done is obviously we put a mirror this side to reflect the mirror here, and then we painted the back of that to completely put you off. The same stripes, blue and black behind there. It's quite weird, because some people, when they walk past, they're expecting a reflection, but they don't see it, and then that's when an actor can come right out at you there when you've got your glow stick in your hand. So that's Porky's storeroom. You then go on to the abattoir. This is where Porky takes his victims, and he starts to, how can I say, torture them and cut them up. This is a 20-foot by 20-foot curtains maze. So it has 16 rooms, and they're exactly identical, with these kind of these curtains hanging down with blood all over them. And then we have two actors dressed as pig men inside here, and they terrorise you as you go around. The other nice thing is we go through here. Follow me. We have windows that lead to backstage. We also have another actress or actor behind the set itself that can pounce through the windows, giving a nice scare through them. So we have quite a few of these. We have about 6, I think, all the way around. It just gives the actors more of a playground, really, to play and make people jump. We also have emergency exits in here, just in case of emergencies. But as you can see, it's very confusing, and people can be in here for a long time, not having any idea of what's going on. But if you do find the exit, it's this way. And then you find yourself in a really dark room. We have a scare to your right here, which is just a window that drops with an actor behind there. And then you look around the room with your glow stick thinking, there is no way out. Well, there is a way out, but it's through the hatch, which is a crawling part of the maze. So are you ready? Should we try and get down there? Well, yeah, good. So, when I used to run Freak Week at the Hot Farm, I had a attraction called the Hatch, and it was a great experience. You crawled around it, and there was a story of like children that had drowned in a storm drain. So I wanted to kind of add that element to Porky's Pie Factory. So this is called the Meat Hatch. So in the abattoir, you get chopped up and chucked down here for processing with the staff. And what we've got is we've got actors down here that are kind of like the lost souls of Porky's Pie Factory that have kind of been killed by all the monsters that lurk and been kind of lost in here forever. So this is another maze. They're all mazes, which is great because there's not many other attractions in the UK that actually have the guts to kind of create mazes, because obviously the throughput from public is really difficult to kind of manage. But we've done it, and it works really well. So we'll go through here. We'll do the shortcut, I think. Follow me. That's it. Come on round. More emergency exits, just in case of fire or a heart attack. You never know. So we've got some more of these. This is where normally you would get your glow stick stolen from you, but if not, we come down here, which is a kind of like a meat hatch slide all the way down the ramp. Oh! And this is the entrance to Porky's cellar. So this is making you feel like you're going down a level into his cellar. This is where all the meat's kind of stored until it goes in the freezer. So we have this little set here. We have someone who takes your glow stick off you and puts them in here. We've got some from last night already down there, but that's when you have your glow stick actually taken off you, and then you're told that thanks for coming, hold on to the rope as you exit. And the nice thing about that is people think that it's the end of the attraction, but it's not. There's still at least 10 minutes left. So as you can see, it's light at the moment, but the magic of darkness, when we turn the lights out, you hold onto this piece of rope all the way along. It's completely pitch black down here. You haven't got a glow stick, you haven't got any means of light. We've got actors down here scaring you all the way through. And the reason for this is really because we didn't have the space to build another maze. So to make it safe, because this is the big fire exit here, we needed to invent something that would easily get people out from the factory floor, because this actually is the back of the factory floor you're walking down. We have drip noises coming down here. And it's just a useful way of using the space, really, making it also safe that you can get out. We've got these little clips here that if there is an emergency, you just unclip them and then open the doors to let people out. So we have thought it through pretty well. We carry on through here. We have a blower giving you air coming through so you feel like you're going somewhere cold. And our last section is the freezer section through here. Now this is a confusing kind of maze because it's just got lots of bars hanging down from the ceiling, and then we just have these fluorescent lights flashing on a strobe sequence, so the room's just flashing up at different times. And we have an actor in here called Alex who pretends to be this kind of sliced up man, and that works really well with the victims and that kind of thing. So yeah, it works nicely in here because people get confused. And this is Aunt Payne from the Fitzroy film.
Oh, stop.
No one's ever heard of it. No one's ever heard of it.
Not out yet.
Beetlejuice.
Just checking everything's okay.
Yeah, everything's great. Thank you. He loves being on the telly. It's because he's never had much of a career. Right.
I'm going to check through here.
Thank you, Ant. Thanks for your help. We'll go through here. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good, yeah.
This is okay.
Lovely, lovely. And the last section we come to is Porky's big scare right at the end. He has the chainsaw within that wall. You think it's kind of over. As you come through here, you're kind of greeted by Porky himself with the chainsaw, and then you run. Oh, hello! Some of the actors ready to go tonight. And then you run out, hopefully, into the bar screaming to buy lots of drink so we can make a profit. Only kidding. Would be nice to though. And that is it. That is the backstage tour of Pitch Black Scare Attraction. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope we see you next year, 2014, for something even bigger and better. Thank you, guys.